your basic $200 jet ski with your basic $6,000 engine in it. Might as well be a 2,000 horsepower car with plastic lawnmower wheels. So alright people, I am back. I'm here again today, and we got a special treat for you. A new engine. So I finally put it together. Here it is. DASA 920 Kawasaki. So we got 48mm NOVI carburetors. Let's see, I got those from Blosion. They gave me a pretty good deal for those. So I didn't say I'm like JetSkibrothers Jacob or anything like that. I was like, I need these carburetors for this DASA engine, and it's kind of like they don't make the Kawasaki ones anymore, so I was gonna get the DASA ones because they were cheaper, and they were like $1,300, and the NOVI ones are like $1,500. And I figured, okay, well, the DASA ones are probably going to be a little bit more suited to it, I think, maybe, I don't know. But, so I emailed them, and I tried to get them to jet them all up for this engine, and they said they had the NOVIs that they could sell me for the same price as the DASA ones, so I got them for that, and hopefully it's good. They said that they've only built one of these Kawasaki DASA engines, and it was using the NOVI carbs, so I don't know, they're pretty helpful. So I mean, Blosion's cool if you want to get your stuff there. It's not like a gigantic 100 worker warehouse where they get it mailed to you the next day, but it's pretty cool. It's like just probably like a 10-person operation, I would think. They do a bunch of cool stuff like paint, and I'd love to have one of my skis painted there. I think that'd be awesome, but they're smart and they're helpful guys. So also, let's see, we got the V-Force reeds, and I think I'm probably about the only guy who's ever run 650 Kawasaki electronics on one of these, but a lot of people probably say that's weird, but it's more like a Superjet style setup, and I've had really good luck with that, so I've never had 650 electronics fail on me, so that's why I did that. And we got the lightweight 650 flywheel in there too. We're in the hogged out West Coast exhaust manifold, and we also got the West Coast exhaust. It's hogged out, wheeled away. Fits around the power valves. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Also, we somehow ended up with a West Coast intake manifold, so it's kind of interesting. We got the matching West Coast setup, so yeah, it should be cool. I don't have anything that's really ready to put this in right now, except for this just plain Jane old 650 that I had the 800 in, so I'm going to stick this in there, and hopefully I'll be able to break it in and give the engine a shakedown. You know, won't stay in there permanently, but I'll at least be able to kind of know a little bit what direction to try to take the build. So, alright, we're off to find the specimen for today's video. What's it going to be? Here's the lineup. Dun dun dun. Somehow I've only owned one ski in this lineup, and it's this guy right here. So I bet you this is going to be about the crappiest ski that anybody's put one of these engines in. So heck yeah, boys. Alright, kids. So this is it. This is what we're dealing with now. Gotta pluck this engine out and get it going. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see if I can find a better prop to put on it. All it's got is a little cast stalker, so yeah. we'll see. So I got the scale out. I just decided to weigh this thing for fun's sake. So this is a full 650 engine, and it weighs about 68 pounds on my bathroom scale. I remember I did a 701. I've weighed, I think, the 750 and the Kawasaki 1100s, and I believe in this same configuration, the Kawasaki 1100 was about 100 pounds, and I think that was without a bed plate. So you figure the whole block setup is about 30 pounds heavier, and then they got a big cast pipe, so that's where the extra 40 pounds comes from, which I would say for the power, it's not something you really feel. Probably not like what the internet tells you. So I'm going to weigh the DASA one now and see what the difference is. Alright, so the scale is telling me that this baby is at 80 pounds. So 12 pounds heavier than the 650. I believe that's the same weight. I remember I had a Tiger Shark 770 engine that I weighed too back in the day. That was about 80 pounds as well. But yeah, weird memories. I remember I think there's a couple of videos, but I did have the Tiger Shark 770 Suzuki engine in a 650 in the C-Rad, actually, a long time ago. And it never got like totally perfectly finished, I guess, but it would have been cool to kind of know how that setup would have worked. Maybe I'll get another one if I find one around here and do some more Suzuki 770 videos, because it's kind of a cool, cheap, untapped engine. You just have to have something, an application that you can fit the pipe in. So yeah, maybe I'll get into that again. But for now, yeah, 80 pounds. It's pretty light. I believe these 62T 701s are about 72 or something like that. And they weigh about the same as the Kawasaki 750s. So, yeah, that's what we got to say about this. So here's another look at the pipe I'm using. 650 West Coast. I wanted to polish it up and have it look like chromy and shiny and cool, but that's about little work. And I'm sure this is going to switch skis another time. So for now, I'm just going to leave it ugly and stick it in there. But you can see I hogged it out quite a bit right there, so it just not neck down quite as tight. I mean, it necks down in there, but I think it'll be pretty good how it's set up. I mean, not the most optimal setup, but very easy and reliable. So and I'll give you another shot with the power valves open around it. 1 second. Alright guys, here she is in there. So here's this guy. Come on, it was for the video, don't move it. So we got room there, and then this one got all the room it needs. And this pipe is insanely tight in here. There's like no room up against the wall of the ski. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll rattle against the hull and maybe it'll break it. Who knows? I don't think it'll break it. It's not ideal, but the exhaust flange just moved out, I believe, about 3/8 to 1/2 inch further to the side. So it's gonna push your whole exhaust setup out a little bit. So yeah, it's tricky. It is a little more tricky to fit these in your ski than you probably would think if you've never done one before. I got it hooked up in here with the electronics and all the plumbing, and I've already test fired it, and it seems good. Seems like it runs great. So I'll tell you, these are electronics out of a Tandem Sport 650. So this is all run on 650 electronics, lightweight 650 flywheel. And so probably everybody else that does this is using either 750 electronics or like aftermarket total loss or something like that. But I did this because it's cheap, and I don't have problems with 650 stuff electrically ever. So, and it was cheap. I mean, this whole e-box was $100, and then I probably paid like another $100, $150 for the lightweight flywheel and stators. So, and one of these videos I'll have to show you how you put 650 electronics on any Kawasaki 750. It's a little bit probably different than what you're gonna find if you look it up on the internet. So now that I've done it, I understand it, and the information you might look up for it if you want to do it yourself is somewhat misleading. So but I figured it out, so I'll have to do another video on that, but I'll fire it up for you real quick, and so you can see the power valves open. So it's pretty cool. It just barely, I don't know if I did a fully assembled view of this yet, but it's pretty cool. Definitely excited about this. It seems like it's gonna work perfect when I test it out. Alright, so now I got it running on the hose. I just cranked the idle up on it, and yeah, you know, just trying to let it warm up and break in a little bit. So, you know, it's expensive thing, so I guess if you want to do it good, make sure it doesn't break, blow up or something. Yeah, so you just turn up the idle screw and turn on the hose, and just gonna let it go for a little while. Giving this thing the old college try. Never ridden anything like this before, so I hope I put it together kind of good. I'm just gonna take it slow and try to rake it in, so hopefully all goes well, as we always say. I guarantee you there's not very many people that are running this type of engine and a ski like this. I still got the thumb throttle. I don't even have a wrist lanyard on it, so yeah. Yeehaw. Just trying to make sure we got water coming out of the pisser before I go for it. Looks like we're getting water in the engine, so definitely just want to make sure of that before we go for it. Took it around a little bit, basically just rode it in a circle around here for quite a while, not really going for it, but just trying to break the engine in properly, and it was horrible with that impeller in it. It's probably worse than the 1200 Superjet was with the stock prop. You can't really even do anything if you wanted to, so yeah, it might as well be a 2,000 horsepower car with plastic lawnmower wheels. So it's probably pretty well close to broken in, and I'm finding that with the carbs and just the way I got them, I'm doing one straw for both of them, and one of the carbs is definitely getting more fuel through it. You can see on the plug, so I'm gonna separate this one out so it's a straw per carb. I'm sure that's what every single person who does this, I'm sure that's what they do, so then that's not gonna be a problem. So we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll try to figure out a prop for that thing. I don't really feel like buying more props, but we'll see. Alright, guys. Also, go ahead. I'm not the only guy who's done that. Tell me, what do you think I should do with that ski? Should I just get rid of it? Do you want me to do something cool with it? I could use a little more jet ski money. It's nice to sell a couple of skis and make a little bit of money back, so it's not like, instead of spending like $10,000 on jet skis, you know, maybe you made a couple $1,000 and sold some of your stuff, fix some stuff, make some money. You know, is there a lot that you want me to do with that ski? Or should I just sell it and make like $1,000 or something? Let me know, because if you guys care about that thing, I'll probably do more stuff. But if nobody cares about it anyway, I'll get rid of it. So, and